Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. This is Kingdom Hearts episode 15. We're doing Hallow Bastion part 2, which is looking like it's going to turn into a 4 or 5 part series. I don't want to cut a lot out of this world, which is why it's being split into so many parts. You know, in other worlds, it's okay to cut out some Heartless because there's a lot of repeat offenders and things like that. That's how I would describe them. But in this world, everything is very new. Everything is very unique to the world itself. Let's open a soda pop. Here you can see we found a secret room that I'm not sure if we were supposed to find at this point in time. But there's a lot of cool stuff hidden here, and you can see Beast is doing, all the damage, right? We can't do any damage besides magic damage, and I want to save that in case we need health later. You know, if we need to do a thunder here or there to scare people off and to cause a little bit of damage, that's fine, but we really can't do any physical damage to... not really. We legitimately cannot do any physical damage to any of these Heartless at all. Like, we're all just banking on Beast, which is why I'm giving a heal to Beast as well, because he's really helping me out here. But here we could go. We open these 2 chests, get some decent pieces out of them, and we're ready to progress forward. I'm not sure if there was a blue trinity there. I thought I saw one for a second, but I'm not sure. Just this area of the map as a whole can be extremely confusing to traverse, and like I said, that's why I really want to capture every moment here. I know one of these you could just politely glide under, but I really want to make sure we're covering all of the elements of this world, because this world is the most notorious. There's a boatload of stuff going on, everything's happening all at once. Need to make sure you cover it all, so I want to go over all those elements here. Like I said, that's this world specific. When we play through Kingdom Hearts 2, you'll see that in the world that never was. That'll be the same boat. You know, everything will be split up into multiple parts per world, because there's just, there's so much shit. Let's see, this panel raises us up. Now we're able to traverse up here. Very good. And here's this guy. Beast will obviously have to take care of him. Let's get Beast summoned on him. I try to help out Beast here a little bit. I really do. I try to give my best. What can we do to help out the Beast? But not really much. And that's this world is very cool in that I can't do a lot for a good portion of it. At least the beginning portion of it. But like I said, it's gonna be ungodly how long this world is in the overall series. It might take up 4 or 5 episodes, and then the end of the world, which is the final world we'll end up going to, will be 2 to 3 maybe max. But this is the big... Everything's been leading up to this point, story mode wise, so it makes a lot of sense here to take a break and really go through each episode and what we're covering in great detail, as opposed to what we were doing in the past, where we're just sort of skimming through the world, hitting the big points and moving forward, because this is the grand finale of all that stuff kind of being brought together here. So, you know, like I said before, it's it'll be a little tedious for a few episodes here, but it's definitely worthwhile in the grand scheme of everything going on, because it's just, there's so much ridiculous stuff. And I think that cut there, I think might be the only cut that exists in the episode, and it's really hard to tell that cut even exists. I'm just trying to cut out saving, because saving takes so long at this point in time. Because, yeah, like I said when I was a kid, you know, I saved this on a PlayStation 2 memory storage card. They weren't built to store where we are right now because there's so much data on the back end. I could only imagine how horrific that looks, but yeah, things just weren't built around this much shit going on and this hours of data being loaded into the system at a time. So it's the game struggles to understand like how to store that data. But you know, that's all part of it. Like I said, that's why I make multiple saves anymore, because when I was a kid I was fucking devastated when I made it. I was about this far in the game. I was at about this level when my memory card shit out on me. So being about, I don't know, 9, 10 years old, and your memory card shitting out right about here is pretty fucking devastating. Because, I mean, I'm figuring this out in my mid-20s, and it still has some problems, right? There's still some things we have to figure out, but as a whole, it's not that bad. But as a little kid, this shit was devastating. To, like, get this far and be like, okay, well, restart and figure it out was impossible. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So, I mean, luckily here, like I said, we're approaching it in our mid-20s and we could figure it out a little bit more, but like I said, in the past, that was a huge pain in the ass, and was why I didn't finish this as a kid, which is why I think I really appreciate it now in my older years, because, yeah, it's not a breeze, but we can actually get through it in a sensible manner, which gives me a lot to be excited about, you know? Like, anytime I play through the game now, I'm thoroughly excited to play through it, because it's like, okay, well, like, I know what's coming, and we could have fun with it still, so it's cool in that regard. But that's just me ranting and raving here. Obviously the voice script hasn't been well prepared for tonight. Definitely far past tired. Like I said, I'm trying to get everything out there about a week ahead of time, if not more. Just because, like I said, I'm trying to go on like a mini vacation here in the next upcoming days. You know, I'm trying to take that time off to really enjoy myself, so I don't want to be too bogged down with all of that garbage. So with that in mind, you know, I'm trying to definitely get everything out to you in the rate that it needs to get out to all the people viewing this, even with truck and bullshit noises in the background. Sorry if you can hear them in advance. But along with doing that, I'm also trying to, you know, trying to prepare and be able to get to spend some time away from uploading and things like that. Just be able to spend some time sitting out on the beach and enjoying myself. So hopefully that impromptu trip, you know, cruises over, sort of milks over some of the nuances here that come with each of these episodes. So that's at least the plan moving forward. But
be on your guard. They're close. I can feel it. Are you
here
ready
I'm pretty
for
sure
that?
we'll have our moment where we actually have
No.
this staged for the upcoming episode. Like the actual image that'll show on the episode. Beast loses his shit. It's like, "Grrr, gotta fight this Heartless." Okay, Beast.
No, not without Kyrie.
The darkness will destroy you.
You're wrong, Riku. The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will
And here
stay
we
with
have
my
some heart-touching
friends.
moments
It'll
from
never
Sora,
die.
the good
Really?
guy.
Well, we'll just see about that.
Ah!
Sora!
Sora ain't gonna go anywhere.
You'd betray your king?
Not on your life. But I'm not gonna betray Sora.
Not gonna
either,
betray
'cause
Sora.
he's
Thank you.
become one of my best
Thank you,
buddies
Donald.
after all we've been through
Thank you,
together.
Goofy.
See you later,
That's what I meant to say.
Donald. Could you
He's
tell
like,
the
"See you
king
later,
I'm
Donald."
very sorry?
Tell the king I'm sorry. He's like, hold on, Goofy. We'll tell them together. There we can see we got the 3 half pints. Look at us. All for one and whatnot.
I guess you're stuck with us, Sora.
Thanks a lot, Donald. Goofy.
How will you fight without a weapon?
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My heart.
His heart.
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience.
Sora's preaching to
and
the
it's found a
choir
home
here.
with all the friends I've made. I've become part of
Letting
their
us
heart
know
just
about
as
the
they
meaning of
become a
hearts
part
and
of
whatnot.
mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
Oh, Riku lost the Keyblade. That's a good one. Maybe we'll use that for the cut. You can see here, Riku's health bar isn't substantially high, but like his moves are pretty overpowered. Like he's a pretty strong person to fight against. Like all over the place is how I would define him. It's tough to find weaknesses in Riku's actual attack strategy here. He's a pretty strong contender moving forward. He could definitely rip holes in our team. And I'm trying to make sure my health doesn't even go below half. Because like I said, I've dealt with this fight before in the past where I've got my ass handed to me. Like, plentifully. And I just want to make sure that doesn't happen again. Because I know he can easily dish out enough damage to handle me. Like, it's not a problem. And if you get stuck in a combo from him, I mean, good luck. Like, it's just gonna be devastating. Let's use a Mega Potion. I want to get Donald and Goofy back up into good shape. That way they can do some damage as well, or, you know, cast Arrow or things like that on me. That will help moving forward, so. Let's defeat Riku. Let's get him out of this world. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. Riku's been a pain in our ass since like the beginning of this game. I have a feeling he's gonna remain a pain in the ass up until the end of the game. Not just saying that because I played the game hundreds of times at this point in time, but like I said, this fight is one of the most annoying ones. There's one coming up that's even more annoying, but we'll hit that when we get there. That'll be either the next episode or the episode after. Depends how much research we're going to be doing here. Like I said, for this fight, I just know it's vitally important that we stay away from Riku and get as much as we can. But with that being said, it appears that we are approaching the end of the episode here. Riku's going to divulge into the darkness. But I really hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please feel free leaving a like, comment, or even consider subscribing, because all that stuff is free and gives a lot of motivation for the channel moving forward. I definitely apologize for the sound of traffic and stuff like that in the background. You know, windows are open and stuff like that. It's approaching. It's the springtime now and approaching summertime, so I'm definitely trying to enjoy some fresh air coming into the place and yeah, all that good stuff. We'll be spending the next episode really exploring a lot about Hallow Bastion. I know there's an area over in this section over here where I'm flying towards that we can go and save to, which is really all I'm trying to get to in this episode. Like, just go and save and cut it out, so that way we can, you know, sort of get to our goals a little bit quicker. I could save and I could spend a good episode really exploring all that Hollow Bastion has to offer. But like I said, until that episode, guys, everybody out there, take it easy. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and if you did, like I said, please feel free to drop a like, comment, or even consider subscribing, because all that stuff is greatly motivational moving forward. But until then, everybody take it easy. I hope you all continue to have a great week, or have a great week depending on when this episode comes out. And hopefully I'm out there enjoying vacation and come back refreshed and revived to go into our next Let's Play and enjoy this one even more.